Let's see, August the 27th, and these are the charts of the day. It was a really mixed day on Wall Street. The market continues to consolidate. Some stocks were popping. Take a look at Adxn, which exploded literally from 795 to 1327, backed off to 1060. We're still up nearly $3, a 38% gain on a mere 22.5 million shares. Breaks through lateral price resistance and nearly filled the entire gap from back in April. If it does have an extension, the target might be upwards of, well, let's go 14 and 17. ADPN has been phenomenal of late, and you take a look at that spike up gap here, pull into the gap, not completely filling it, and then spiking up again. For 2 days, it's been consolidating, but today it started to stir. I think we go up into that 4, 5, 6 range. Keep a close tab on this one, particularly if it takes out yesterday's high or today's high of 283. Any energy there, it could run. Ardt reached an IPO with a pop pullback at the base formed, then popped and exploded from 17.39 to 1916, finished just under 19, up 146.8%. But it looks to me like it is in clear sailing time, and we're targeting 20 and then 22. CLPT is one of my favorite stocks of late. It exploded 3 weeks ago and has been on a rising channel ever since. I think it's got momentum with targets of 14.5 and 17. DCTH broke out yesterday, followed through today. In a couple of days, it's gone from 8 to 10.5. My target is 12.75 and 14. Really strong rising channel in a 1, 2, 3, 4 wave move. Fifth wave's begun and in process, it appears. HAIN, long downtrend for this food company, HAIN Celestial. It literally went from 50 down to 5 and change and bounced, formed the base and retested, and today was explosive. This is a pop from 683 to 932, backed off to 810, up 127 or 18.5%. Volume was a hefty, nearly 12 million shares. Never saw that stock trade that volume except for on a down day back a couple years ago. So looks like breakout volume. The next target is 10, and then 12, and then 12. NVDL and NVDX, the ETFs for NVIDIA. With earnings coming out tomorrow night, this could consolidate for another day or two and either explode or implode. Watch for the NVDX to take out 17.25, and for the NVDL to take out yesterday's high at 71.29. If that happens, you're looking at 85. And if HAIN happens, you're looking at, if HAIN extends, we're looking at a pop that could get it up to around the 9.25 and 10. I'm sorry, I'm with NVDL now. So NVDL, let me do this one more time. 85 is your target. If it breaks out, if it breaks down, your stop's under 62.75. NVDX, we're looking for a breakout above 17.5. The target is then 20 and 21, and your stop is going to be under 15.25. Onon exploded out of a base pattern, jumped $1.89 or 4% on 10 million shares. Looks like it could extend to 51.2. PHAT broke out of a long coiling type base, and today was the big extension for it, jumping 181 from 1373 to 16, finished 15.75. Extension target 17.5 and 19.5. TEM recent IPO in the AI group has been very hot today, coming out of a wedge, popping 753 at 12.5% on 1.5 million. It's thin, but I think this stock is headed for the mid 80s. And lastly, Voxx made a major announcement today about potentially selling the company, or anytime they say to enhance shareholder value, you know that they're going to be doing something. If it pops above today's high was 547. It finished 483 up 198 or 70% on 15 million shares. 150 million. Monster volume. I'm thinking we follow through and get up to 6.5 and 7.25. And that's a look at some of the hot stocks at detectrader.com. Good night, everybody.